Kamala Harris or Donald Trump?
Donald Trump.
Why Donald Trump?
Why would anybody vote for her?
Three reasons why you think he's a better candidate.
He's a little loose cannon, but she's an idiot. So, no, can't vote for her.
What do you think about 18 million illegal immigrants?
They need to be loaded up and sent back.
Republicans or Democrats?
Republicans.
Who do you think is going to win the election this year?
My God, I hope that Donald Trump does.
Are you going to be voting?
Oh, absolutely.
Both of you guys?
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
Trump or Kamala?
Kamala.
How come?
Just feels less abrasive.
What do you think about her policies?
I haven't looked too much into him as much as I would like to before I vote.
So do you know any of her policies?
I couldn't name one right now.
Yeah, because she has none on her website. Did you know that?
No. It still is a little bit up in the air, huh? I assume she's going to follow a lot of what Joe Biden has already said.
Do you think it's just like a second term of Joe Biden, basically, voting for Kamala Harris?
I think she will be a little bit more assertive.
Donald Trump or Kamala Harris? Liberal. If you had to vote for one of them, who would it be?
Donald Trump now, because I've never been a Biden fan, but I've never been a Trump fan either. But if I had to say, the man took a bullet for the country. So
What do you think about 18 million illegal immigrants?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Whose policy do you support more about Border Patrol, Biden's or Donald Trump's?
Trump's for sure. Trump's for sure.
And how many genders are there?
I have no idea.
More than two?
No, not to me. Not to me.
Two, right?
Two, yeah.
Kamala Harris or Donald Trump?
Ooh, just going off of the industry that I work in, I'm going to go Donald Trump.
Why Donald Trump?
I would say global policies I like better in terms of trade.
Economy?
Economy, yeah, both domestic and international economy. I like his toughness on the border, personally. The America first, right? So in terms of bringing jobs to America, in terms of manufacturing jobs, trying to bring those back is another.
Who do you think is going to win the election this year?
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I would say, given the Kamala Harris just got the ticket, I would say Donald Trump.
Republican or Democrats?
I go back and forth. So local politics, I tend to lean more Democrat in my particular state, but national politics typically lean more Republican.
Okay. Obama or Trump?
Ooh, that's a good one. Obama did a lot. Again, going back to what affected me, my family, my industry, I would say Trump.
Last question. How many genders are there?
2.
Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
You know, I don't really like either of them. You know, Donald Trump, you know, he's a big robot. You know, he's got cameras in his head. You know, it's worse than CCTV. You know, London, UK, what's up? UK, what's up? And like, for real, Kamala Harris, you know, she's got good politics, but I don't like Democrats. You know, I don't like Democrats. I'm a big Republican. You know what I mean? In London, you know, Republicans, you know, we wear blue jackets, blue shirt. You know, we walk around, no tie there. But yeah, neither.
If you had to choose one.
Bernie Sanders, before he died, rest in peace.
If you had to choose one, though, between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris.
Kamala, okay. No, never mind. Donald, put your duck hat on, man. Put your duck hat on. I want to see you walking around, Don. All right? Downstairs from the Palming Populace. I want you to quack for me. I want you to say, live big, quack, quack. All right, you do that, I'll come to America again. All right? Anyway.
How do you feel about Kamala Harris picking Tim Walz as her VP?
Oh, awful. It's like, does she want Congress? Do you want Congress, Kamala? Kamala, do you want Congress? I know you have Senate, you know, big come. But do you want Congress?
Kamala Harris or Donald Trump?
It's tough. Between the two bads, I'll pick the good dad, which is Donald Trump as American.
Why Donald Trump? Can you give me like 3 reasons why you think he's a better candidate?
As a business owner, obviously, he's the best option we have right now.
Are you going to be voting?
I always vote, yeah.
How many genders are there?
2.
Is Trump or Biden?
Trump.
How come?
Because he's the best candidate. He's for the people of America.
Why is he the best candidate? Why do you think
He's puts more money back in my pocket.
3 best things that Trump did to this country?
I think he united all of us together compared to what we were before.
Do you think Trump's going to win?
Yes.
Harris or Trump?
Trump.
Why Trump?
He seems like you cannot play with him. I'm from Europe.
Who do you think is going to win the election this year?
Trump. Easy.
Why not Kamala?
Because I don't see anyone who likes her.
We just had like 3 interviews. They were all for Harris.
Really?
Republicans or Democrats?
From what I know, I would choose Republicans.
How many genders are there?
Genders, 2. That's pretty clear.
Harris or Trump?
Kennedy.
If you had to vote for one of them, would it be Harris or Trump?
Trump.
Why Trump?
I just don't like Harris at all. I don't think she's capable. She hasn't done anything to prove that she deserves to be in office. Our enemies are not going to fear her. They're not going to respect her, and she puts our country in danger, and she has no idea about how to fix anything.
Who do you think is going to win the election this year?
Probably Harris.
Harris? Why Harris?
Because that's what the establishment wants, that's what the media wants, and that's what they're pushing for.
Are you going to be voting?
Yeah.
What do you
vote for Trump?
You'll probably vote for Trump.
Yep.
Trump rather than Kennedy.
They're not going to allow Kennedy to get anywhere near the office. They're not even allowing him to debate.
Last question. How many genders are there?
There are 2.
Trump or Kamala?
Kamala.
How come?
So many reasons. Trump is a liar. He's self-fulfilling. I believe in freedom of all people.
Do you think Trump doesn't believe in freedom of all people?
He believes in capitalism to a degree that eliminates the freedom for all people.
And you mentioned things you don't like about Trump. What are some things you do like about Kamala?
She approaches politics from a more empathetic perspective. Of course, she's chasing glory for herself, but she's not entirely willing to sacrifice her morals and her ethics to achieve heights that Trump looks to.
How do you feel about Kamala wanting men in women's bathrooms? She wants to allow men to go in women's bathrooms.
I wouldn't support that, but you can poke holes in every candidate. She's the better option in terms of supporting people that are not just the top echelon. She's not perfect, but I think she's definitely the lesser of 2 evils, more perfect than Trump.
Trump or Kamala?
Kamala.
How come?
Because I think her policies are better and she's a lot younger and I think she's better.
Okay, like what kind of policies?
Abortion and gun control.
Are those the only things?
Those are the 2 things that I know the most about, but I think that there are probably more. I like her immigration policies too more.
Okay.
Just like off the top of my head.
What do you like about her immigration policies? Because she wants to decriminalize illegal immigration. What do you think about that?
I think that decriminalization is an important part of the process for getting people the resources that they need to immigrate legally.
And do you think she has like a real chance of winning against Trump?
I think that she has a decent chance. I think she has a better chance than Biden did, to be honest.
Okay. And why do you think that?
Yeah. I think that because she's more likable.
Harris or Trump?
Ooh, based on past experience, I would say Trump.
Why Trump? Give me 3 reasons why you think he's a better candidate.
For one, when Trump was president last time, the economy seemed like it was doing better. Trump, even though he says a lot of things that may seem controversial, most of the time you can kind of tell he's a straight shooter. And the third reason is, honestly, when you look at all the other candidates, what choice do you have?
Are you going to be voting this year?
I'm not one of those people that really vote because, I mean, honestly, to be honest, I don't really believe my individual vote makes a difference.
Who do you think is going to win the election this year?
Oh, God, come on. I mean, everybody knows Trump's pretty much going to just take this in the landslide. I mean, just look at the debates.
How many genders are there?
I'm old school. Hey, I'm 46, going on 47.
You're 46.
Nature made men and women, this, in different roles. So, hey, there's men and women. That's it.
Harris or Trump?
Harris.
Why Harris?
Because she likes immigrants more and she was a good senator.
Democrats or Republicans?
Democrats.
Who do you think is going to win the election this year?
I think Trump is going to win.
How many genders are there?
2.
What do you think about illegal immigrants?
I think they fine. They hardworking people.
Where are you from?
Ukraine.
The government sending a lot of money to Ukraine. Don't you think that's wrong?
Why do you ask me that?